TPI certified PGA professional and aim point instructor based here at the home of Yorkshire Golf, Huddersfield Golf Club. In this video, I'm going to answer the age-old question, what is the difference between an iron and a driver with regards to the golf swing? Why does one have such a different setup to the other? Why does it produce such a different ball flight? Why are they so different? Let's get to it. Now I'm going to start with the iron. And the big thing about the iron is that we need to be able to give it a descending blow into the golf ball. We need to hit down on that ball. What we're trying to do with the iron, we're trying to create a pressured golf shot. We're trying to catch the golf ball between, obviously, the ball and the turf, or the club and the turf, should I say. Now, in order to do this, a big part that we're going to alter from the driver, maybe, or you could say a big part that we're going to make sure is correct, is the setup. So I'm going to stand with the golf ball. I've got a 7 iron here, by the way. I'm going to stand with the golf ball just about in the middle of my stance, maybe just forward of middle. And I'm going to make sure that the setup I provide to this golf ball is going to help me give it a descending blow. So I'm going to stand nice and athletic, a little bit of weight on the left side. I'm going to lean the handle forwards so that the butt of the club pointing around at my left hip here. Maybe if you have a belt loop, that's a good place to point that to there. And I'm also going to feel as though my sternum just stays a little bit more on the left-hand side, okay? From here, I can make the golf swing back, and I'm going to try and recreate that move on the way down. So the hands are forward, I'm pressuring the golf ball, I'm giving it a downward blow. So let's have a go at that and see what that looks like. Okay, fairly pleased with that. Nice descending blow, nice ball flight, nice numbers on the flight scope there. Okay, so now I've got my driver in my hand. That keyword changes. So it moves away from pressure and it moves into a word launch. I'm trying to launch that ball up into the air. I'm going to change a few things in my setup to help me do this. First of all, I'm going to stand nice and wide, and the golf ball will move forward in the stance, okay? So it's going to be more in this left heel here. Now the reason for this is that I'm trying to hit up on the golf ball. The angles have changed. I'm not trying to hit down on that ball anymore. I'm trying to sweep it off the tee, get it airborne and launch it into the air, similar to what I said a few seconds ago. Now, in aid of this, I'm not going to stand loaded up to this left side like I was the iron. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm going to tilt my shoulders back a little bit. If you watched the video on Launch My Driver, you'll have heard a couple of these points before. I'm going to tilt back a little bit so my spine angle is away from the golf ball. And from here, I load up into the right side, but I don't sway away from the golf ball. I stay nice and central. And as I come down into the golf ball, I maintain that angle. I maintain the spine angle away from the ball. That's going to help me get the low point of the driver just before the golf ball, and that's what's going to help me get a upward blow. So it's going to come out with a little less spin on it, hopefully launch up into the air. These drivers are only kind of 9.5, some people have 10 degrees, some people have a lot more than that. But if a driver came out with a 0 attack angle, so it would come out at 9.5, that's going to produce a really low ball flight. We're trying to get the attack angle on the way up, so that we're adding to those launch figures. Let's have a go and see if we can launch this ball up into the air. So ball forward, spine angle back, and go. Pretty good there. Got that ball launched nice into the air. Attack angle was good, spin was low, so it's produced quite a good distance, and that's what we're after with the driver. With the irons, we're looking for consistency of distance. With the driver, we're looking to get it out there as much as we can. I hope you've enjoyed that video, guys. I'm James Robinson, TPI certified PGA professional and aim point instructor based here at the home of Yorkshire Golf, Huddersfield Golf Club. You'll see all my social media links just at the bottom of the screen now. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Cheers, guys.